we now continue my college graduation special for Daniel with Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii U. So, let's get to it.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2.
Ah,
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy.
Let's do that.
Clues are
And
worth
let's see the categories for our first round.
in these categories. State capitals.
State capitals.
Our founding fathers.
Our founding fathers.
What planet are
What
you
planet
from?
are you from?
Debriefing.
Debriefing, D quotation marks.
Grammy winners.
Grammy winners, and finally,
And all about
all about offers.
Okay,
Debriefing
let's get
200.
back in. It's the alliterative salutation that traditionally begins each entry of a girl's daily journal. It's player 1.
What is Dear Diary?
That's correct.
Debriefing for 4.
You again, to slobber, or to bounce a basketball. It's player 1.
What is Dribble?
Right.
Debriefing 6.
Player 1. Humorous poetry with irregular rhythm is known by this canine name. Player 1.
What is Dog-eared?
Oh,
No.
that's incorrect.
Oh,
Anyone
what was
else
the
care
other
to
one?
try to come up
Doggerel.
with a correct response? Here's the correct response. Doggerel.
Yeah, there's the other one. Oh well. Debriefing 800.
We return to a Londoner. It's a trash can. Okay, player 1.
What is Dustbin?
Right.
Debriefing for 1,000.
Please. An alcoholic may suffer from this, from the Greek for mad thirst. It's player 2.
Dipsomania?
That's right. Way
Yep.
to go. Where do we begin? Player 2.
All about offers for 200.
In the early 1920s, she scandalized Atlanta society by doing a provocative dance at a debutante ball. Okay, player 1.
Who is Margaret Mitchell?
That's it.
All about offers for 400.
A lot of Mark Twain said, I came in with this in 1835. It is coming again next year, 1910, and I expect to go out with it. He did. Player 1.
What is Halley's Comet?
Good.
All about offers for 6.
Please.
Answer! Daily Double!
It's the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead.
800, please.
What are you going to wager? Answer. He wrote his last short story, The Betrothed, shortly before his play, The Cherry Orchard.
Let's see. Who is Leo Tolstoy?
Second place.
No.
Player 1. Here's what we were looking for. Anton Chekhov.
Anton Chekhov. All about offers for 8.
Please pick. This novelist who wrote about gorillas in Congo passed away in 2008. Here's what we were looking for. Michael Crichton.
Finish up the category.
Please. His father disapproved of his poetry writing, so Chile's Naftali Ricardo Reyes Basualto adopted this pen name. The correct response is Pablo Neruda.
Pablo Neruda. Okay.
Player 1, you pick
What planet are
again,
you from
please.
for 200?
It has seasonal weather patterns and iron-rich minerals in the soil, giving it a distinct red color. Okay, player 1,
What is Mars?
you got it.
What planet are you from for 400?
Player 1, greater in mass than all the other planets combined. It's surrounded by dozens of moons. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Jupiter?
That's correct.
What planet are you from for 600?
You again. It's the smallest and densest of the outer gas giants and has an appropriate name, as it has a watery interior. Yes, player 1.
What is Neptune?
That's correct.
What planet are you from for 800?
Please. Its mean distance from the sun is only about 36 million miles.
What is Mercury?
Okay, player 1. Yes. Player 1. Bands of debris and ice surround it, as do its satellites, including Titan. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Saturn? Ran right through that category.
Player 1.
State capital
choose
is
again.
200.
The old barracks in this New Jersey capital housed Continental Army troops during the Revolution. It's player 1.
What is Trenton?
Good.
State capital is for 400.
We return. The site for this capital was chosen because of its location between Pensacola and St. Augustine. Player 3.
What is Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Yep.
Player 3. You're in command of the
State
board.
capitals for
We continue.
600.
At an elevation of about 7,000 feet, this city in New Mexico's Sangre de Cristo Mountains is the highest state capital. Player 1.
What is Albuquerque?
Sorry.
No. I think it was Santa Fe.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we wanted. Santa Fe.
That was Santa Fe. Oh well.
Please pick again, player 3. When Kansas became a state in 1861, this city became capital. Player 2.
What is Topeka?
That is correct.
Yep.
Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. 2 state capitals with city in their names lie west of the Rocky Mountains. Salt Lake City and this one. Player 2.
Carson City.
Correct.
13's at 2,800.
Player 2, you pick again, please. 1978. Just the Way You Are. Player 1.
Who's Billy Joel?
That's correct. Okay, 1966. Strangers in the Night. Player 1.
Who is Frank Sinatra?
Good for you.
Grammy winner 6.
You again. 1992. Tears in Heaven. Player 1.
Who is Eric Clapton?
Hey, you're right.
Grammy winners for 8.
Player 1. 2010. Need You Now. Okay, player 3.
Lady Antebellum. Yep.
Correct. Player 3, you start. 1973. Killing Me Softly with His Song. The correct response is Roberta Flack.
Roberta Flack. Alright, one category
We
left.
return to you, player 3. Kelly will present this clue.
The southwest wall of the Thomas Jefferson Memorial displays an excerpt from this document, of which Jefferson was the primary author.
Okay, player one.
What is the Declaration of Independence?
Right.
Founding Fathers for 400.
Player one. At age 15, he was a bell ringer at the Old North Church. 25 years later, he told the church sexton to light 2 lanterns. Here's the correct response. Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. 600.
Player one. He served jointly with William Hunter as Postmaster General of the Colonies from 1753 to 1761. Here's what we were looking for. Benjamin Franklin.
Ben Franklin. 800.
Player one. On April 24th, 1778, this naval hero captured the Drake, the first British ship defeated in war by an American ship. Here's the correct response. John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones. And the last clue.
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Before he was on the $10 bill, this first Treasury Secretary was one of the 39 signers of the Constitution. Here's the correct response. Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton was who we needed. Alright, and that's it for the Jeopardy
First
round.
in the double Jeopardy round, which starts after this.
Alright, well, here's what we have in terms of scores at the end of the Jeopardy round. I have 4,600, player 2 has 2,800, player 3 has 1,200, player 3 selects first in double Jeopardy when we come back.